Morning everyone, it's Lucy and I'm here in my little garden and I'm going to show you a little activity that perhaps you guys could do over the weekend. Now at the moment we're all kind of stuck indoors and we're looking for things to do and I'm pretty sure that most of us are going to have a lot of these left over at the moment. Now these little inner tubes from toilet rolls, and I'm going to use these little toilet roll inner tubes to create some little pots to plant some seeds. Now I haven't been able to go out and buy any seeds at the moment, but I have got some seeds I've picked out from some of my bird food. I've got some sunflower seeds here. I did have a little bag of French bean seeds there left over from last year, so I'm going to give those a try and let's just see what happens. Now you're going to need to use a pair of scissors, so make sure you've got your grown-up to help, and we're just going to cut these tubes in half like this. I'm going to pop them into an old ice cream tub, and that's just going to make sure the soil doesn't fall out of the bottom. Okay, so there we go. Got my little tray there of little cardboard pots ready to put some soil in. Now these little cardboard pots are great because when you come to plant them in the ground, you don't have to take the little seedlings out, you can put the whole thing in the ground. So for the seeds to grow, we need to make sure they've got plenty of soil, nutrient-rich soil. Now I have got some compost here, but you can dig a little patch from your garden. Just make sure you ask your grown-up that that's okay first. Okay, so I'm going to fill my pots up. Okay, so I've got my little cardboard pots ready. I've got my tray of soil. I'm going to fill up my pots and pop them into this ice cream tub here just to stop the soil from falling at the bottom, and it just helps to hold some of the water when we water them as well. Okay, so let's fill up our pots. Okay, so now our little pots are nice and full. It's time to plant our seeds. I'm just going to use my little finger just to poke a hole in each one of the pots. And Griff's come to help as well. Haven't you, Griff? There we are. And then I think I'm going to plant sunflower seeds because I really like sunflowers. One of my favourite flowers anyway, but I really like, after they've dried out and gone over, collecting all the seed heads and using them as bird feeders over the winter. So I'm going to just pop the seeds inside like this. Poke it in. Okay, and now we need to make sure these seeds are tucked in nice and cosy, a little bit more soil over the top, like that. Make sure you've got a tray underneath you because the soil does tend to get a little bit everywhere, especially when I'm doing it anyway. Okay, I'm just going to press these down very gently. There we go, like that. So they've got everything they need. We're just going to give them a little drop of water. If you haven't got a watering can, perhaps you could use a little jug. Just give them a tiny little drop just to start them off. This is another good reason for keeping them in a little tray as well, so that the water doesn't go everywhere. Okay, and that's our little seeds planted. Now I'm going to write on the side of mine that these are sunflower seeds. Perhaps you could draw a nice little label to put on yours. I'm going to need to keep them somewhere nice and warm, so I'm going to pop mine into my greenhouse. If you don't have a greenhouse, perhaps you could put them on a windowsill and they'll get lots of nice light and they'll get nice and warm as well, and it's that warmth and that sunlight that's going to really help these little seeds to grow. So get busy in your gardens over the weekend, see what seeds you can find, see what you can plant, and then let me know. Bye!